What's been happening, guys? Welcome back to my newest Pokemon Wi-Fi Bell. We're gonna be using that team right there. Yes, not the strongest team, but hey, we're gonna try to use it at full potential. Check it out. His team: Natori, Dusknoir, Chandelure, Dragonite, Crocodile looking thingy, and Electros. Yeah, you gotta know one thing about his team. His team is running illegal stats. I'm talking 255 EVs in everything. The nature is the only thing that gives minus to something and plus to something else. So I guess that can work, but not really. So let's get started. Amoga kind of looks like a Pichu, and it's really not an Amoga, but it kind of gives you thinking, you know what, this Pokemon kind of look alike, so what the hell. The careers are kind of run out of ideas or something. Is gonna lead seed, you know, as I'm gonna agility. Agility is there to support a Machamp on the speed as well as Marowak on the speed. You know, why not? I'm gonna go to female. Machamp. Lead Seed was already there to break my sash. I was thinking, you know what, I may as well do it. May as well start to set up right in the start. I know it's early, but I don't feel like I'm gonna have the second chance, so I may as well take it while I still have the chance to you know, to abuse it. So I'm gonna go for the substitute on the switch to Dusknoir, hoping this Dusknoir is something else, trying to burn me, being that I am a no guard. But you know, luckily for him, well, unlucky for me, he's running Curse, and Curse, Cyanotoss, Nightshade is the only Dusknoir that can stop this from raping his entire team. I already have like 400 speed, and you know, this would have been looking pretty bad for him, but he does have that Curse, and Curse does go through sub, so that is always nice to know. He's gonna Earthquake, and Earthquake is gonna break my sub, so this is looking pretty bad. You're gonna see later on how his team is so bulky, so fast, and yet so powerful at the same time. Something's wrong here. I'm gonna go to maybe Ultra, you know. I'm still questioning myself, is this the Ultra? You shall see. Gonna go to Xenon, predicting him to switch out to something that cannot handle my Xenon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was predicting something, but he actually don't, I guess, predicting me to go for the Toxic with my Ultra. I didn't do that. Now we're both gonna switch out on the same turn. He's gonna decide to switch out to his Electros, and I'm gonna decide to switch out to my Ultra. Now, fearing the Grass Knot or the possible Toxic, knowing that Electros does have the bulk to run it, I'm gonna go to Tinky-Winky. And Tinky-Winky does have immunity, and there's only one reason why I'm using immunity, because this is my free offensive yeah, Snorlax. Free offensive moves plus Curse. Oh yeah, Ferrothorn cannot learn Toxic Spikes. What? Ferrothorn wanna be a fortress now? In this particular game, it's gonna shine. So he's gonna decide to Toxic Spikes, which I really don't care. I'm gonna decide to Fire Punch away just to do some damage. I'm running Fire Punch, Earthquake, and Return. So even a Heatran cannot really switch in here, and Scizor and so on and so forth. They're not gonna wall me. And this Chandelure I predicted, so I'm gonna go for Earthquake, and this is not gonna take him out. This is crazy. You know, this is, I believe, with one Curse, and it still didn't take him out. So something's really wrong here. I was just asking myself, what the hell? I mean, Snorlax's attack is pretty good, and with one Curse, you know, super effective. I was actually expecting to do a little more than that, but he goes to Electros, of course, Earthquake and all. Hidden Power, but Hidden Power really doesn't look like to be that threatening, so I'm just gonna decide to Return. Max Happiness with a Curse up. Return didn't even do half. Really. He's gonna decide to T-Bolt, and T-Bolt doesn't do that much, but I am a max special defense. I guess, you know, running, if he is really maxed out, I really don't know why T-Bolt isn't doing a little more, but I guess I'm just underestimating special defense Snorlax in this case, but still. I'm gonna Fire Punch away, and as you can see, because I'm running free offensive moves, Earthquake, Return, and Fire Punch, Shandera cannot wall me, or do we say Natori or Shandera, both of them cannot wall me. So yeah, in this case, free offensive moves are really working for me. Plus, you know, Raz being crippled, didn't really think it's gonna work out. You know, he did Curse, and I did predict that, so I'm gonna switch to Amoga, thinking, you know what, Amoga is pretty much a goner, so I may as well be a Curse fodder in this case. And I'm just gonna T-Bolt, even after being EV trained in special attack. it didn't kill, and I was like, what the hell, what the fuck is this? This is crazy, this is impossible. Don't tell me you're don't tell me you have Eevees in special defense, because you have her survive a freaking +1 curse coming from a Snorlax with pretty good HP, even to survive a freaking T-Bolt afterwards. That's crazy. But he's gonna decide to go to Notori. Still didn't want to you know, get his Chandelier to die, and I guess that's always good. Notori's kind of goner. I did get a paralyzation, didn't really matter. And here is where I got even more confused. He outspeed my Marowak, and do bear in mind this Marowak is EV trained in speed and attack. It is max attack, but it's still EV trained in speed, 252 speed, and I wasn't expecting him to be EV trained in speed as well, because the thing is, he's taking my moves way too well. That was like fucking 580 attack double edge, Jesus Christ, and he survived it. That's just insane. But you know, just let's forget that fact for a second. That is definitely max stats and everything. Dragonite, just Brave Bird everything. Wise words of Fizzy. Of course, Brave Bird, look at that. That is crazy. He told me the EV spread of this Dragonite. He told me everything is maxed out. He's got like 317 defense. This is actually a plus defense nature. And look at how much Brave Bird does. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is a near 2-hit kill. And that is a max defensive Dragonite. That is insane. Pidgeot, you are a beast. Ash is a fag because he just leaves you behind, like pretty much every fully evolved Pokemon. Just sticking with all those little Pokemon. Bulbasaur was a beast, but you know, even that one didn't stick with his team. Anyways, surviving the +2 outrage, that is crazy. Gastro, you deserve to be called Ultra. Surviving +2 outrage, even if it is max defensive Dragonite, you know, it's still running 255 EVs in attack, and that right there just shows, you know, Gastro Ultra is a monster. Plus it is my max defense, so Flamethrower really isn't doing much. I guess I'm just underestimating the Snorlax. I mean, Cursed Lax and all, but still, I don't have Thick Fat, and this is crazy. I'm taking this move way too well. We're just gonna Earthquake after the Curse. The reason I Curse is just to be ready for his last Pokemon. This Snorlax is my last Pokemon as well, you know, Tinker Winky. And of course, goddamn Teletubbies, those were the nightmares of my days. Just like the biggest horror ever. He's gonna go for outrage. Really weird, because you're just gonna confuse if you get like a third turn outrage if you fail to kill, but he doesn't fail to kill. And look at that. That is max happiness return with +1. It didn't do half to him. Are you crazy? What? That crocodile doesn't have the best defense. What the hell is going on? But then he told me, you know, he got this team from a friend. Well, friend, you know, I'm not gonna judge you, I'm gonna judge your friend. Your friend is a dick. Send this team back to him. This team should not be used on Wi-Fi, okay? If you're gonna use this team on Wi-Fi, you're just gonna make yourself look bad. It should never be used, because the thing is, your team is running illegal stats. You know, it's a basic rule. Pokemon can only go up to 510 EVs. Don't go past that. But you know, whatever, I don't care. It was still a decent game. I'm not gonna bitch about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Anyways, you know, if you want to check this battle out, just click this video if you have a notification turned on. And that's gonna be all for today. Until next time, take care.